Level 1 is a massive warehouse with concrete floors and walls, exposed rebar, dim fluorescent lights placed on the walls and a low-hanging fog with no discernible source. The fog often coalesces into condensation, forming puddles on the floor in inconsistent areas. Hounds are nude humanoid entities with unkempt black hair on their heads and large mouths filled with sharp teeth. They have long bony limbs, sharp claws, have eyes that are fully white, lacking irises or pupils, and walk on all fours like a dog, hence their name. They are some of the more common hostile entities found in many levels of the backrooms but are less common in the deeper levels. They are extremely dangerous and become agitated when they see someone in a hostile state, but can be intimidated. Avoid hounds at all costs, even if one is in its neutral state.
Entity 6, also known as dullers, are dark gray humanoid entities with long arms that seem to be made out of some tar-like substance. Descriptions of the physical appearance of dullers seem to vary, but the most common description is them having no hands, feet, or ears. The material their body is made out of is in between a state of being solid and liquid, making it slowly drip down. Dullers can melt and reform their bodies, usually as a trap to catch prey. It could range from them being more liquid than normal, to being a gray puddle. Do not go near any dark puddles that you may find, as it is most likely a trap by a duller. If you go near it, the duller will form an arm out of the puddle, quickly wrap it around you and pull you into the puddle. Those who have went into the puddle were never seen again. It will then become docile and start hunting again after a few days. This is seemingly because dragging victims into the puddle is how dullers eat, and that would be enough to feed them for a few days. This theory is unconfirmed but highly likely. Facelings are a general term for faceless people that roam the back rooms. There are multiple types, each with varying levels of hostility. They are one of the most populous entities in the back rooms, and likely one of the first entities one encounters. The most common two forms are adult facelings and child facelings, although more have since been discovered. Adult facelings have the appearance of standard adult as humans, except for facial features. They can appear as male, female, and can also appear completely androgynous. They either wear formal clothing or clothes adapted to the level which they appear in. Child facelings are mischievous and hostile. They often appear in groups of 2 to 3, and will torment and attempt to kill survivors they encounter. Child facelings are almost always female, and brandish small, sharp objects. These typically are small pieces of sharp metal, or small knives. If comforted by touch, they will fall asleep, resulting in them getting distracted. However, seeing one is not always an attempt on your life. They will sometimes try to scare survivors, or even pull humorous pranks on them. Faceling types: due to the number of facelings present throughout the backrooms, significant mutations can occur to those entities. Many different entities derive from facelings. Some of these entities have actual mouths, eyes, and noses, and might totally differ from a regular faceling. Old man facelings: these facelings walk around with a cane, and appear to have wrinkles, indicating age on their face. They are very slow, and while harmless, will attempt to choke you out. They will touch your face and body to attempt to figure out what you are. Just briskly walk away if you don't want that. Polygonal facelings: similar to an adult faceling, but with a polygonal-like body. They have the texture of plastic, and emanate a sound similar to static. Polygonal facelings are the result of a faceling that no clips. Shadow facelings: a pitch black faceling. These facelings appear like a silhouette, but are actually corporeal. They are extremely hostile, but are only as strong as a normal human. Entity 10, more commonly known as the skin stealers, are large humanoid entities that can wear the skin of their victims as a disguise. They eat human flesh when in a hunger state, and otherwise roam if they do not need to eat. Their blood is translucent, and they can mimic human speech. They are most commonly found on the first 4 levels but have been reported in other levels. They have impressive physical abilities, that seem to compensate for their poor intelligence. Scratchers are very hostile entities that inhabit level 1, level 2 and level Delta. They are long, slender beings, and are gray in color. Although they appear slightly humanoid in